Hello and welcome to my channel. When the paper rods dried fully after the coloring, they have to be treated with a mixture of the varnish and water. Please note, the solvent-based varnishes are not suitable for that. It must be a water-based varnish. I prefer using the glossy Mod Podge sealer glue and finish. Usually, I make a mixture at a ratio of 1:1, taking 1 part of water, 1 part of Mod Podge and mixing it thoroughly. Now I will show you how to treat the paper rods with this mixture. Take approximately 50 paper rods and apply this mixture with a brush. I use a regular paint brush. Make sure you cleanse it properly after each use. The key moment here is shuffling the treated paper rods continuously up until they are not sticky any longer. If you don't do that, the paper rods will get glued to each other. Trying to separate them will result in a permanent damage of the paper rods. Depending on the consistency of the mixture, as well as the type and quality of the varnish, you may need to shuffle the paper rods anywhere between 3 to 10 minutes. Treating the paper rods with a mixture of varnish and water should not be skipped if you want to make a high-quality, neat, solid and moisture-proof paper basket. If you need to speed up the process, use a hairdryer while shuffling the paper rods, but use it on a lower speed or on a cool air setting. When the paper rods dried a little and don't stick to each other and to your hands any longer, leave them on a rack to air dry for a couple of hours. I still shuffle the paper rods occasionally, even when they're already on the rack, to make sure they don't get glued to each other. Now I will explain why treating the paper rods with a mixture of varnish and water is so important. The varnish creates a protective coating or film on the paper rod. This coating makes the paper rods and consequently the basket moisture-proof and more durable. It prevents the cracking and peeling of the paper rods during the weaving process and enhances the flexibility of the paper rods. It also permanently seals the paper rods throughout their length, making the baskets look neat and tidy. It prevents the color from bleeding and fading, which is especially important if you use the paper rods of more than one color for making the basket. In my next video, I will show you how to moisten and cure the paper rods, which is the last step before weaving the paper baskets. Thank you for watching.